Okay, YouTube, finally making this video for the combos for the Marincess deck profile. This is the exact profile that my brother had showed you guys a few weeks ago with mad extenders and the small frog package. Um, I do feel like it needs some slight adjustments, maybe some ratios up here. I'm not 100% sure, but I just figured I'd make a small video about the combos and give you guys an idea of how to play the deck and like when to go into Dragoon and when to just lock yourself into the water stuff. The first basic combo is going to be two frog combo. So I have a swamp and a rodent totem. You can do the combo with two swap or just basically two frogs. So the first thing you're going to do is um, you're going to use swap frog to pitch the other frog to special summon itself. Then you're going to activate the swap frog effect to dump another swap frog. And then you use rodent totem to banish this frog to special summon himself. And then boom, you got yourself a totally awesome. This one is the exact same thing, except for I have two swap frogs this time. Use toad to send the other toad, and then toad effect to dump the rodent totem this time. Rodent totem banish the other swap frog. Now here, I just kind of play the hand out just to see what I could do. And I thought, yeah, I could go into Dragoon, but I think I end up not going into it this time. Yeah, I end up locking myself into the water just to try to build a better board. I mean, because Dragoon is just basically a negate, and if Toad's doing the same thing, um, then you want to get Crystal Heart on the board, and then Anemone, because this is just going to give you an add back. And this is going to give you the unaffected by card effects because of Battle Ocean. Make Bubble Reef, and then add back Marincess. Alright, now I'm just going to basically show some hands where I get Bubble Reef and Dragoon on the board at the same time. So normal summon Pascalis, effect to special summon Blue Tang to send Mandarin to the grave. Mandarin's usually the best card to send to grave, so that's why we only play one in the deck. Make the Blue Slug, and then use Mandarin effect, target Blue Slug to special summon. Add the field spell, the Sea Angel, go Crystal Heart, and then special Arborea. Add Anemone, and then, so basically we're going to get the add back. Okay, now you might be thinking, how am I going to get Dragoon on the board? Bubble Reef, you just basically, let's see, send one water monster from your hand, special summon one of your banished Marincess monsters. And Mandarin is banished after you use its effect. So send that, boom. Anaconda. And now you have Dragoon on board. And see, in the standby phase of your, like, I have no cards in hand, so how am I going to use Dragoon? Standby phase, Bubble Reef activates, banish one to draw. And now Dragoon is live. This is unaffected by card effects due to Battle Ocean. And yeah, I mean, 5200 beat stick. And you have an Omni negate. What I've found is if you can find a way to summon basically 4 monsters, you're pretty much guaranteed the full combo unless you get like Ashed or you get Imperm or Veilered. I mean, which is gonna happen, but not every single time. So, and this deck is really cheap. You gotta imagine playing this deck online versus playing it at a locals where not everybody owns, 3 Imperm, 3 Veiler, 3 Ash. Some players actually will, yeah, but not every player is gonna have this every single time. So just keep that in mind. Get the field spell, special summon Mandarin back. Anemone's gonna add 1 card back to hand. Special summon the Angler. Now we're going to use Bubble Reef to send the Seahorse to the grave to special summon the Mandarin back. Link into Anaconda and the Anaconda effect to make Dragoon. And in this case, you actually have the Marincess Wave, which is live because you have a link 3 or higher. So, you know, you have a budget imperm right there, which is live from the hand. And then you're going to draw a card in the standby phase with Bubble Reef again. Alright, and so I remember how I said you need basically 3 monsters to get to full board and Dragoon. Since I have Sea Archiver in hand, with Sign Up Mining, it's basically a free search because Sea Archiver's effect does activate in the graveyard as well. So, as you'll see here, I'm going to activate Mining and ditch the Archiver. Now I have the Pascalus, which will let me special summon out the Mandarin. Use Mandarin effect to summon it to Blue Slug Zone. Archiver activates. Get the field spell Sea Angel. Bing bing bing. Add a card to hand. Special Arborea. You know, use Bubble Reef effect to pitch whatever I add back, the Pascalus. And then special summon the Mandarin back. And these two into Anaconda. And then boom, you know, you have one card in hand. The only time that you're not going to have one card in hand is if you draw Dragoon, or I mean, if you draw like Red Eyes, or if you draw Dark Magician. You know, basic stuff. That back, get the field spell. Now right here, I should link off the Seahorse and the Sea Angel into Coral Anemone, but I actually do not for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that was like a misplay on that one, because I would have had an extra card in hand, but basically still ending on Dragoon and Coral, or Bubble Reef. I would change anything about the deck. I might say Pascalus. I mean, it's a great card, but it kind of reminds me of Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. How it's like if this card gets stopped, you really can't do anything. Like you want to get your Stratos or your other cards on the field. I mean, it's definitely imperm bait and Veiler bait, but I just don't like when this card gets hit. Maybe cut this down. I'm not sure if this would be the one to cut, but the deck needs ways to link off Verte Anaconda also. So maybe like a Boral Sword. You have the Ningirsu, but you need 2+ link monsters, and yeah, I don't know, maybe just something to kind of push, because if Verte stays on the board, you can game him next turn potentially. So maybe cut like an Anemone for a Boral Sword, or one of the link ones. I'm not sure exactly what to cut, but that's basically the video. I hope you guys like it, and if you have any questions or any like suggestions for the deck, go ahead and drop those down below. If you guys want to see like some duels with this, I mean, I was playing this on Dueling Book a little bit, and I was having a little bit of success with it, honestly, because people just weren't expecting it. Honest, like they were just like didn't know what to expect, and I mean, I didn't win a lot of matches, but I did win several. So I won probably, let's say like 7 out of 10 maybe, but I don't know. Drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.